Wes. So, I was doing a bunch of research for this, like, just checking out different poker websites, and I think I found a good one. But as I was looking at all of this shit, and I was editing videos the other day, fucking story that popped up into my mind was the Jack Maroney's house dealing Wesley.
Oh yeah, where
game,
I wouldn't.
where we
look at my
undoubtedly, absolutely no question, proved that the poker gods exist.
Dude, and also like Jack didn't know what to do.
There's nothing you can do, dude. The poker gods had it out for him.
Well, like cause he was like, I think he was playing bad cards because I wasn't looking at my hand. But
Yeah,
in reality, like,
no, it put him on tilt.
yeah.
It absolutely put him on tilt, which was like made it even funnier. But it was justice, you know. The poker gods may not be kind all the time, but they are certainly just, and they will come for their pound of flesh.
Dude, I can't. Oh, what was it? Didn't he do something sketch?
Do you not remember what happened?
I don't remember the part before, but it was
The
something
setup?
sketch happened. Yeah.
I'll get to it in a second. Yeah, so as per were the traditions of when we would play poker at Jack's house, whoever we didn't do any buyback ins, right? You know.
Yeah.
So whoever got out first, they usually just became all-time dealer. And I think it was Jordan Freeden
Yeah.
who was out pretty early. And we just were like, well, I guess you're dealing.
I remember he didn't deal usually.
So he kept doing this weird thing when he would deal, where he'd like deal out the cards and then he'd burn, put the cards
Yeah,
face
that's
down,
why.
burn, put a card face down, burn, put a card face down. And there were a
Yeah.
couple of us that were out. And so we took a look at the cards that were going to come to see like how this hand was going to play out.
Yep.
And then the hand played out, and we were all just like, "Oh, what the fuck just happened?" Those weren't the cards we were looking at. Those literally were not the cards we were looking at.
Yeah, because you guys saw.
Yeah. And Jack's just like, and Jack ended up winning his hand because of it. He like would have gotten crushed. And it was for.
Did he play against me? It wasn't me. I don't think I was in there.
No. It was just Jack though.
I would have been pretty upset.
Yeah, dude. I don't remember who it was. I want to say it was Robbie he was up against, but that could be totally wrong. But he ended up winning because of that. We said they should deal it back. He said no, play it as it lies. And so the poker gods were out for blood then.
Yeah, because he definitely won a lot from that.
Yeah, it was a huge hand. It swung the whole, yeah, it was ridiculous. I was going over the poker story about, did we tell you the poker story for Wes? The Jack Maroney poker gods? Like the day that I was convinced that the poker gods were real? It was, yeah, it kind of was Heart of the Cards, wasn't it? You know, Jack just had to take his W. We were saying that they should just like redeal and run it back, but you know what are you gonna do? His house, his rules. So at that point, we were all like, Jack, the poker gods are against you. However, he had a huge chip lead because of this, and he was bullying everybody just with all of his cards, or with all of his chips. So it ends up getting down to Wes and Jack as the last two people that are on the table. And I'm dealing. And Wes is down like 40-1 as far as chips go. He's just looking at his cards, and I'm like, Wes, it doesn't matter what your cards are. You already won because Jack angered the poker gods. You literally shouldn't even look at your cards and just bet based on how you feel. And he's just like, what? No. So he doesn't do that, loses the hand. And I'm like, Wes, dude, you should just trust the poker gods. Like, that's the only way you're gonna win. He's like, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. So I'm dealing the cards out because I'm all-time dealer at this point. And I'm telling Wes, as I'm dealing, like, all right, this feels like a good hand for you. He's just like, fuck it, I'm all in. Jack looks at his hand, and he has like two high face cards, and he's like, all right, I call. Wes has like pocket sevens. No face cards turn. He wins the hand. He proceeds to go from like 40-1 to even with Jack, and then he's just like, all right, I'm even now. I'm gonna start playing. And I'm like, Wes, no, you just gotta trust the poker gods here. he starts playing and he immediately starts losing, goes down like another 3-1. He's like, fuck, I don't know what I'm doing, dude. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Just gotta trust the poker gods. So he stops looking at his cards again and just trusts the heart of the cards from the dealer and ends up winning the whole thing. It was only one of those like $10 buy-in games, but oh my god, Jack was fucking livid. I don't think I ever got invited back to another poker game at Jack's house. He did it to himself, dude. He did it to himself though, so